If you know me personally, or if I've ever talked real estate, you know one thing. I've never vouched for condos. I've always just leaned toward freeholds because traditionally they've made more sense from an investment perspective. But the market we're in right now, it's different. And I think it's seriously a time to look at the condo market, especially if you're trying to get into real estate and start building equity. As many may have heard, condo market is a disaster right now. Condos are just sitting on the market, inventory is high, and between this year and 2026, in fact, there's going to be about 40 to 50,000 new units being delivered across the GTA. So that's a huge amount of new supply that's probably just gonna keep prices soft. There's just a lot of condos up for sale in GTA. Buyers, I would say, now have more choices and more flexibility and more room to negotiate, in fact. And sellers are motivated, and we're actually seeing offers being accepted well below the asking price. So who should be paying attention? I would say if you're a first-time home buyer, a couple starting out, or a family, or someone who just doesn't need a ton of space, this is your window. Right now, you can even find one bedrooms starting in the low 300s. 2-bedroom units with parking can be found in the mid 400s to low 500s. And there's really great opportunities out there right now. These price points we haven't seen in years. And with just 5% down, which would be $25,000 on a 500K condo, you can get started. And yes, there are closing costs, but the entry point is still achievable. The key here is equity. Every mortgage payment builds your ownership and puts money back into your future. It's not just about buying, it's about building. That's how you climb the home ownership ladder, right? You don't need to buy your dream home right away. You need to get started. Once you're in, equity gives you leverage to move up into bigger homes or better locations. And this market is giving buyers the chance to be strategic. We're seeing properties listed at $630K being negotiated down to $530K or even lower. If the real market value is even $550 or $60K or more, you've already built equity from the day you close. I remember a few years ago when everyone wanted to take their time with offers, but things were selling fast. People wanted to place offers with conditions, but competition didn't allow for that. Well, now you can do all that. The ball is in the buyer's court. Go in with conditions, financing, inspection, and especially a review of the status certificate for condos. And don't be afraid to make a lower offer. You can make the most out of this market, honestly. Not every condo is a great deal. You have to look closely. 2 similar units might be priced $100K apart because of maintenance fee or how well the reserve fund is handled and other factors. Now, looking ahead, there's not too many projects coming in the next several years. While 40 to 50,000 new units are expected to hit the market this year and next, there's almost nothing lined up beyond that. And the condo market may stay slow for now, but in 3 to 5 years, we could be facing tighter conditions, or I must say balanced conditions, right? Once the current supply is absorbed or there's no new inventory that comes in. So if you've been sitting on the sidelines, this could be your moment. Let's talk, let's look at the numbers and figure out what makes sense for you. Build equity, get into the market, and use this opportunity. And if you have any further questions, or if there's anything else that you need to discuss, feel free to reach out to me or my team. Thank you guys, take care.